Welcome to this week's episode of the Chaotic Catch Up Podcast. This is the podcast where we chaotically catch up on all that's going on in the world. This has been a busy week. Today is actually inauguration day when we're recording this. So I don't know when you're going to be listening to this, but today is a very busy day in the world and a lot of criminals are free. But before we get to that,
Wow.
at first,
Today is MLK Day.
today is Martin
That's
Luther
what
King's
today
birthday,
is.
and I was going to talk about that at length, actually.
Oh,
But
we'll
Martin
let
Luther
you.
King's
We're
Day
sorry.
is every year. You only, you only inaugurate a fascist, hopefully twice. Hopefully, only twice, but we'll see how this goes. But I digress. My name is Mo, and I'll give it to my co-hosts to introduce themselves before we get into this. What's going on. I guess Magic, you go first.
Hey, it's Lima. What's up, y'all?
Hey. And then Flako.
What's up, y'all? It's Francis, aka Flako.
AKA.
There we go.
You a
Yeah, because at this
gangster.
point,
BK, AKA.
yeah.
I'm crying. Okay, yeah. So we got a bunch of stuff on the agenda for this week. So we're
Yeah, get
actually
ready,
just
y'all.
we're gonna like just mix our catch up into the agenda because it was a bunch of things. I guess I'll talk about one of my things first. I just want to get this out of the way because I owe Nationwide an apology. If you watched
Ooh.
last week's episode,
Mm-hmm.
I threw them under the
Yes.
bus when in fact it was State Farm that was selling
Jake.
people.
Jake sold
Jake,
mad
honestly,
hard.
all of them. Patrick Mahomes, Chris Paul, Cliff Paul, all of them in
Oof.
the commercials. Y'all need to get it together because people putting down, insurance. People paying insurance, they want a payout. That's the point so that they can recover. But it wasn't you Nationwide, so that's on me. I'm a man of integrity. So I wanted to get that off of my chest before we really got into the stuff we wanted to talk about. But yeah, I guess I'll give it to Flacco since we keep like a running agenda doc. So that way we know what to talk about. I had 6 items for the week. I think Magic, what you had 11? Magic had 11 items.
No. Wait, mine.
Did you?
It wasn't really 11 because I had a lot of things that related to each other.
Okay. I mean, based
Ew.
on that logic, then Flacco don't have 45. What she has.
Look, I
So
did a lot of interneting this week.
we see.
There's been a lot going on this week,
This is
in
true.
one in my life and clearly also the world.
I'm crying.
And I've just
45
been,
is crazy, though.
I don't know,
45
my
is nuts.
shivers have been timbered very
I ain't
much
gonna
this
hold you.
week.
Your boy sold you out. Snoop, that's supposed to be your
First of
uncle.
all, okay,
Yo, after I
look,
done gave him a whole
so
big.
as we said, today is a sad day for America.
It's a sad day.
and
Sad day for every.
This whole
Sad
this
day
whole
for
week, it's a sad week for America,
Sad,
and
sad, sad.
a lot of our I don't know, I don't want to call them idols, but yeah, heroes have been demoted to who the fuck is names
Civilians.
is this? You know what I mean? And
I know a
had
word I
a whole
want to
thing
use.
today
They're gonna
because I
cancel.
had to. No, yeah.
Does it
Immediately.
start with a C and end in an oom?
Yep. Yes, it does.
And they love a tune. No, y'all, I'm just so appalled and confused,
My
and
uncle.
you just, especially compared to the videos we have that people have pulled up from 2020's inauguration and all
Legit.
this other bullshit that pulled up, and
Like
it's
what
like,
happened in 4
it's
years?
you calling
literally
people
him.
jigaboos and boogaloos or whatever the hell you call it. Bro, that is you, sir.
Literally
It's
him.
you.
Right.
Like it'd be
What
one
the-
thing
what
if
the hell
somebody
is
else
that?
said
yes,
it.
Looking
massa.
ass.
Dead
I
ass.
mean, I'm so.
Looking crazy and making us look crazy. And what's more annoying is like, you are so old, right? And I'm not saying he's 100, but
yeah.
you have such an
ruining it now.
impact on like 5 different generations
Legit.
that like if Lil Pump, nobody give a fuck about no Lil Pump. Like I don't even know. I can't tell you one Lil Pump song. I can't even tell you a feature he's on. Like I don't
Same.
know. But I do understand that he has whatever, the 12-year-olds. Fine, cool. I hear you. That's, I don't care.
Lil
It's
Pump
not
or
5
Snoop?
generations.
Oh, Lil Pump.
Yeah.
I don't care
So
about
like,
him. I don't care
there's
about
so many I don't know. There's just so much behind what he is and who he is and what
Yes.
you're doing. And I'm just like, wow. So I had a little meltdown earlier today because I had to unfollow him. And I didn't think that day would ever come. And I really was like, nah, I
Nah,
gotta
yeah,
go,
Snoop
pimp.
hurt.
Wow,
Snoop hurt.
wild.
So I was never
Gotta
following
go.
Snoop to begin with, but yeah,
Oh,
he
I
gotta
do.
No,
go.
yeah.
Snoop
He was
hurt.
one of those because he's fun on the internet. Like he be
Yeah, like
reposting
he uses
stupidity.
it like it's his real,
Memes.
like it's his page for real.
Yeah,
Like
like
he
he just be
don't use it like a
chatting.
celebrity. Yeah.
And I don't really follow celebrities like that. I will definitely will say that. But some of them do be on the internet chatting. I'm like, all right, this is funny. And he's one of them. And I had to really click that button today. I was like, ah,
Had
Yikes.
to let
gotta
it
see you
go.
later, pimp.
Damn.
Yeah, man. It's
Yeah.
like
Let
that
him
cousin,
go.
you just gotta wave from afar.
It's like
You know what I'm saying?
It's
oh,
crazy because we really just talked about him last week on
Last
the
legit
week,
pod.
in the
Like,
rotation.
giving Unc his props and
We gotta put
everything.
another amendment to
Now we
last week's
gotta,
episode.
yeah, we gotta
yeah.
replace you, pimping.
You cannot be in
Like
the
I already
dream
found a
rotation.
replacement because last week, okay, that's
They gotta pack
definitely
him up.
one thing. This is really
Okay.
good. This
Calling the
episode's gonna be a little.
replacements.
This
For
episode's
what?
gonna be a little not as organized because,
Yeah, we here.
as we
That's
said,
the
It's
there's a
point
so
of
much.
million
this.
things. There's
Yeah.
a million things. It's gonna give
I'm
chaos, and
crossing
now
things
y'all will
off
get
the
it.
list as we talk about them. So
Yeah.
you have an
Yeah.
idea.
But from last week, now
Yep.
since we're bringing things from last week,
Yes.
and now especially since I have to move the uncle because he's wilding right now in the
Yep.
streets.
Yep.
I forgot Cat Williams, and he was supposed to be in my rotation real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Where he was supposed to be
Yeah, Cat
in
Williams was
there.
supposed to be there.
And I'm like, how
Calm.
dare I? So
Calm.
there you go.
Snoop
But
was different
I,
for
That's a
me
good one.
because so it was Snoop, it was Nelly, what? Soldier Boy.
Why?
Um,
So,
my thing is,
but and not for
who
nothing. Okay,
is
go ahead.
the
Go ahead.
target audience? Like, who wants to listen to these? Who wants to
But hold
listen to
on.
Nobody. But there's
Lil
no real
Pump,
logic to
Rick
it.
Ross, Snoop
In
Dogg?
their
What kind of concerts? What's going on? Y'all
in
just
their
playing
mind,
tunes.
everybody represents like an age group and like also a following. It's remember they're not about like real things. It's all about like a follow and because this is the people they messing with now. So it's all a game.
No,
But like
no.
they think
Wait.
Lil Pump got the kids who
So
which
wait.
no he don't. I don't
Did any of y'all actually watch it?
No, what? Why
no.
would I do that?
Okay. I mean, I just have to ask because I didn't.
Oh no,
Because
not even a little bit.
I mean, I didn't watch it. I figured, whatever. We'll see the little clips,
Right.
whatever.
Oh,
But I really had a Delulu moment where I was like, you know what? I feel like they all just booked it
mhm.
and wasn't gonna show up.
No, girl. No.
Yeah, nah,
they
they
showed
showed
up and
They
showed out.
performed,
Okay.
yeah.
Like,
And then
They was
wait.
taking selfies
Who-
on social
Who
media.
is booking Soldier Boy?
Who is booking
Okay.
Soldier Boy in 2025? That was
nah,
literally
Soldier
my
been in.
question.
Don't come for Soldier.
No, like now I'm the first rapper to perform. I cannot.
Hello,
Son,
Drake.
Snoop Soldier Boy was on
Drake?
Instagram. So Soldier Boy really blew mine. Snoop, they all blew mine. Let's be clear. But Soldier
Yeah,
Boy
everybody
blew
blew,
mine
yeah.
because he came on the internet and he was like, "Oh, Joe Biden never gave me money to perform. Obama didn't put
Oh,
no
yeah, I
money
saw
in my
that.
pocket.
What?
But
Yes,
Trump put the money in my
Vanessa.
pocket."
Looking
I'm
at.
like, one, Biden didn't put no money in your pocket because you were not a good musician during his presidency. Nobody was checking for you from 2020 to 2024. No one was like, yo, what's Soldier Boy doing? Not a
Right.
soul did that. That's on you. You need to put out good content. Maybe people be checking for you. The only reason Trump looking for you is because nobody else wants to do it. You think if Trump had a
That's the thing, right?
Kendrick Lamar and Soldier Boy, he would have went with Soldier Boy? Not a chance. No.
That's also like, look at this list, right? So we got nobody's checking for Lil Pump. I mean, I'm not
no one.
12, but
No one.
no one's checking
Not
for
even
Nelly. Like, and
Ludacris.
also look
Magic,
at the
you-
intelligence of these people. I'm not saying that they all didn't pass the 5th grade, but
But
I do
So wait,
think
was Ashanti
that
there?
these little
I don't know if she
kids are
didn't perform.
dumb.
She didn't perform, but she is married to Nelly, or at least dating
Right.
him. Or they connected. So she might have been there with him, but she wasn't performing. Nobody was checking for Ashanti.
So
Mm,
baby, daddy, so.
no, but-
we mess with Ashanti. I like Ashanti. But Nelly,
'Cause she
another
let that
one.
slide.
And it's like, my thing is you're like your soul, your like your standards, your being, your like, values should have a price. And I want to know what the price was. I really want to look. I'm really cause it's public. It has to be public. This is a political event. It has to be a political event.
Mhm.
So when they put the filing out, I think it's March, I'm gonna look and see how much these people got paid, because what's your soul worth? what's your soul worth, Snoop?
Like 200 band.
Like 200 bands? Like Soldier Boy was holding the stack, and he was like, "Nobody gave me money
It
like
was
this."
3 little stacks too.
If you're holding the stack, that's
First of
like
all,
40 grand.
If you're gonna hold the stack,
millions, yeah, you
you
can't
better
hold
put it on
millions.
top of your shoulder.
Legit,
You feel
if
me?
it's like millions, you can't just like put it in the picture.
Pulled up with a stripper with a stripper stack.
He didn't have a suitcase, like
yeah, he didn't have a suitcase. He just had a stack. So I'm like, ain't put money in your pocket, and I'm like, 100 grand in your pocket is worth everything that you stand for. That kind of blew my. Y'all see, I'm passionate about this. Like as black people, you gotta have a price.
It was really all a blow as a whole.
Yes.
And can we also get to the this preacher guy? Can't remember his name, but just embarrassing. The preacher at the actual inauguration, he's a black guy. Can't remember his name. But you
catch me up, educate us.
Freaking douchebag.
So I don't know this at all.
He went up there and blessed the inauguration or whatever his job was supposed to be. But one, you're a black guy, you buffoon. Just looking, you just dumb. And then, it's Martin Luther King Day, and everybody's just kind of looking at you like you dead ass right now. Like you're dead
this
ass.
This is what you're doing right now.
No, right today specifically. This is what you chose to do. And he's like just going on and on and on and preaching and this and that. And, you just can't help but to kind of double check your own self. Like, is this the life?
Is this right? Like, honestly, that's the perfect way to look at it.
Twilight Zone, guys.
Calm.
But
the Matrix and all that.
Carrie Underwood, got to get her slander.
First of all, Carrie,
first
of all,
that's
hold on, wait, she sang too?
Did she
sang
the
she sang not the Spangled Banner. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and it was flat.
It was flat. That's why he cheated. That's why he cheated. That's why.
Bet you he not gonna think next time.
He gonna cheat harder next time.
I know I'm gonna think next time if I play the song. I'll tell you that much.
No,
I'm on his side.
So again, I'm not in the loop right now as much because I'm missing out on all the social media because I'm fasting. I want to get a little quick time at the end of the day. But when I saw it on the thing, my first thought was like, I didn't know she was singing. I knew she was at the inauguration. I missed all of the things. So I will try to squeeze that into my next day's 45 minutes. If I decide to. Yeah. But maybe. But I realized my first thought was that same song. Like, why is that the song? I was like,
the only song she got that we know.
No, I liked Carrie Underwood.
I don't know.
I actually had a lot of her songs.
I know like 3 songs by her. She got that one. Hey, good girl. And that's it. That and Before She Cheats. That's all I know. I don't know. And I listen to
How we go? How the song go?
Hey, good girl. You got your head on the cloud.
I wish I could see the little dance that he's doing with this.
It's not video, so we could. There's no video portion to this. But yeah, that blew mine. Who else I gotta throw under the bus? I want to give Amanda Seales her flowers because she was as upset as we are.
Always.
Like that's one of y'all subjects I'm stealing it. But yeah, that
was me. I think who sent it.
That was whack.
But
really whack that y'all performed.
Well, I want to shout out one person that was at the inauguration that I know of.
Who?
My man Bernie.
Oh yeah, Bernie Sanders
sitting down,
pissed. Pissed. He was all.
Bernie was so mad. He could have slapped everybody in that room.
Honestly, you remember when you was like a kid and your mom would make you go to like family events and you ain't want to go, but you would just go anyway. You just in the corner, just
mad.
Just mad. They like, you better put a smile on your face. I give you a reason to frown. That really was what it was given. And
that was hilarious.
Honestly, I hope that meme takes
We
off.
felt him spiritually.
I really did. I never saw something and related so much. Like everybody.
So did you guys see Hillary weak as hell when he said he was gonna fix something? He said, or they're gonna save the Gulf of Mexico. She was like,
yeah, and then Kamala was right in front of her, like, what? Like her face was like, what is he chatting? Like, what are you hollering?
That's him.
She was also irritated the whole time. Like, you can see her face.
We can't hide the face.
Every time they panned to her, it was like,
I feel like y'all got this on y'all agenda, but for me, it's like a good segue because he want to fix the Gulf of Mexico. It's a big priority. And like, if you go back to 2020, the first person to talk about banning TikTok was Donald Trump.
Was him.
Yeah.
Literally Donald Trump.
He gaslit the hell out of us.
Everybody. He was like, TikTok.
You started the problem, and then you try to rescue us from the problem that you started.
That was never a problem.
Can I intervene real quick? So I think I want to, with Halima's conspiracy theories, I think, right, this is my conspiracy theory. This already happened, right? So before the inauguration, before all this was even supposed to be banned, like all of this already happened. Because there's no way you're telling me that in 12 hours, right, you did that. Just doesn't happen. And through a party, right, and got thousands of people in this party, okay, flying in from all over the world. There's no way that I don't give a shit if I'm in Taiwan. I can't even get here in 12 hours. So how do you got like the president, like the CEO of the Taiwanese like the company? How did he get there? Just, I got so many questions. He was already
here though, technically.
No, my point is like there's so many people from all over the world that how make it make sense. Y'all had this plan. You knew it was already signed. The Asians wasn't caring. You made this. This is all a joke, y'all. Mind you, I just really want to know. All that to say, I really want to know what was really happening in the world in the last 12 hours that we missed because we are so obsessed with this. Like something probably happened.
The inauguration of a president is a reason for world leaders to come together. Like I'm willing to bet the English ambassador to England, like
I'm not talking about ambassadors. I'm talking about the CEO of like Sonic.
Yeah. Like they should be.
Why is this motherfucker here?
He probably donated to Trump. Like you saw Elon Musk was there, Mark Zuckerberg.
I mean, yeah, I get it, but what is the?
This is the inauguration of a president.
For Congress and their families and whatever the little plus ones, little side pieces.
That's what it should be, but that's not what Trump is. Trump is
the side pieces.
Him.
Why did he fake kiss his wife like that?
This is the second time. This is second inauguration where she did not want to touch him. Every time she don't like him. Her hand this time. She's like, give me this motherfucking hand.
Leave him.
I've never seen any woman stick around
this twice, honey. Blink twice. You can take the billions, honey. I promise you can take them.
I don't know. I don't even know if there are billions. I digress. He's probably getting money now. But yeah, the whole TikTok thing and the fact that they sent out a message basically to everybody saying thank you, Daddy, for turning it back on.
Yo,
I was like,
but this is how he thinks he has the kids. Like this is their way of making the little kids Republicans, which they don't even know what that means, but they're going to remember
he kind of does have them though. Like I've talked to enough like 18, 19-year-olds that's drinking the Kool-Aid, and it's scary. It's worrisome. Like I don't know what's going to happen to us 5-10 years, but way too many of them. Because to me, the number should be 0. So if the number is 10%, that's way too high.
It's because they fold under gym bros. All you need on TikTok for real is like 25 gym bros that talk fast enough and make you want to invest and make sure you can't miss the. All you need is 25 of them to multiply themselves, and all you got is all the little white boys that got daddy issues.
I'm triggered.
That's a fact. I'm triggered as well.
Triggered.
But
I'm so triggered because one, she's talking about gym bros. Two, she's like, I literally was dating a gym bro.
Sorry, friend.
I was dating a gym bro that if I was still speaking to him right now, I would be sick because he would be so excited about all these things that Trump is doing, and that was the beginning of the end for me.
Yuck.
Why the word was and not am.
Get him out of here.
Yeah,
bruh. He's probably so excited about all the things. Like
I believe that. Yikes.
Just everything about Trump. And the moment he started going in about that, that was when I was like,
that was when you knew that was the brightest of the red flags.
Like, okay.
Trash.
Actually, this isn't Six Flags.
Did we want to say anything else about TikTok? I want to acknowledge TikTok's like influence. Like it is a big app, and like the importance of TikTok was revealed this weekend because like people was in a tizzy. People were upset. I was like, why are y'all so upset about this? Just move to
crashing out on the internet.
Crashing out over TikTok, yo. I didn't know that. I didn't know that it was that big of a deal. That
because you're not on it like that.
I'm not. You're right.
It's completely different. Like
it really is
a completely different vibe. Like like I know I was sharing a lot of the funny ones about basically, you know, Instagram. Instagram is like you going outside. Like you gotta, I mean, granted, you could go outside and go to the store and, you know, in your PJs looking crazy. Yeah. But for my Brooklyn people, are you gonna be going to KP looking how you look when you go into the corner store? Like,
yeah, that's a fact.
I would.
TikTok, I know us, but I'm just saying the general public won't. I mean, I
really.
That's always the thing when you
can't relate.
I'll translate to Syracuse. If any of my Syracuse listeners, you wouldn't wear the same thing to Midway that you would wear to Santangelo's. I got y'all. I give you the translation.
Like, or you like just rolling out of bed, like. So TikTok is like you could be in bed. I don't think. Well, I might have because it's me. But like, I would be more likely to post in my bonnet.
Yeah.
On TikTok because it's a time it's just real raw and it's appreciated more over there than on IG. Like IG, I feel like my face got a BB or I mean not all the time because
now I get what you're saying and that kind of works, come out.
But just the energy,
it's a different vibe.
You have to think about aesthetics and all that stuff, and it's, you know, it has become that. It wasn't always that, but
IG.
TikTok just never, IG
IG.
It wasn't always that, but it has become that now, especially now. Like people are way more worried about aesthetics over there, and TikTok is more raw. And then TikTok has that, you know, even though Meta is still trying to get, you know, all the things that TikTok has as far as how the algorithm works, they can't get it. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Like even now, the reason why don't we have CapCut right now? We got TikTok back, so hello, same owner, give us our, but. No, Meta's like, oh, we're gonna launch our new project in February. What are we supposed to edit it until February?
So you telling me that y'all had this whole time to do this, but all of a sudden, like,
but this is the thing. They technically don't have the time. They probably wanted to do it, and now they feel like they got to push it up because if y'all was really
this is all planned.
No, ain't it the same company though? That's what I don't get about the CapCut.
But wait, it is. But if it was all planned, they should have planned it better because you should have launched it that day. Don't tell us about it and be like coming in February.
Launch
it that day. Yeah. Okay. Like be about it like that. Like I would have respected it more.
My understanding of the law sounds like CapCut is like not CapCut. Was it Wonderbyte? I think that's the name of the company, something like that. But that company is selling because right now the way the law works, the punishment isn't you can't do it. You can do it. You'll just be punished for doing it. And Trump said, we're not going to punish you if you open TikTok. I'm guessing he didn't say that about CapCut specifically. Right. And they're worried that if they open CapCut up, then they'll get punished. But Trump is letting crime fly. Like, let it rip.
Felon.
Yeah. Are you still going to pay for your CapCut? Don't you have the premium? Or did they cancel it?
No, they didn't cancel it, so I paid already. So that's the crazy part. But I just actually was looking
Nah.
So I was actually
I don't like that.
Up, So they said they might be giving out refunds and stuff, but also I'm like, are they gonna bring it back for the 75 days?
Yeah, one, like, two, you gotta
give everybody premium for the next.
How much money you would have made if you had access to that though? Like you gonna give me money? Come on, what we doing? I'm upset about this, but TikTok has earned flowers with me in that I didn't realize how big it was for the people who it's big for. Like I knew a lot of people was on it, but I thought they was on it like how, you know, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Snapchat, I'm on TikTok. Like, nah, TikTok people, like they was ready to fight the TikTok. Like they was like, nah, I'm a snuff stuff. I'm like, it's TikTok, bro. Like, what's up? But y'all really ride for TikTok. And hey,
listen, you like what you like.
You like what you like. But
I mean, I had my fallback. I was going back to Snap. I love Snap, but
okay. I also love Snap. I feel like me, you, and like 6 other people, the last people like using
on Snap.
Yeah, I like Snap. It's a vibe.
But Snap was fun.
Yes. I guess we give it back to you, Flako, since you got all the subjects. What else did you want to talk about? On your agenda.
Let's see.
You put Michelle not going. Michelle not going definitely.
Michelle did not show up. Michelle said, "I don't give a damn about what y'all got going on. I am on vacation and have a scheduling issue.
So I'm out.
Go to my vacation. Thank you very much.
I ain't gonna be there. But
meanwhile, Obama went and he got booed his whole walkthrough.
Crazy.
They're so disrespectful. Like,
that's crazy.
When people show you who they are, you gotta believe them. Like
that's true, but
the Trump crowd has been pretty like they called him all kinds of out his name. Like they were not.
This is the thing.
Nice.
That's why Michelle was like, "I ain't going to that."
Yeah, why? I ain't trying to be a part of this.
Like,
I'm gonna shout out Michelle Obama later in the show too. That's all I'll say. But she did something else.
Do it now.
Nah, it's a segment. That was a big deal for me. Love her. But
since we're shouting out people, I want to shout out Wendy Williams for coming back to life for a couple days.
She is back to life. I didn't know she was back to life.
No, yeah. I don't know if she's went back to wherever she was at, but her situation really sucks.
Rough,
and it's really sad for real, because I would hate to be in that position. But I do want to jump on her comment on Diddy because
the diddler.
Woo! I can't wait to get the rest of all these files and all these names come out, and I know she ready to, and I wish she was outside hollering at people like she normally would, but this I can't wait.
So black and white.
I can't wait.
What did she say? Just for people who don't know, give us.
She was like he's gonna go to jail for a long time. Basically, she said he did
that shit.
Basically, she said he did that shit, and
I don't know what he accused of.
That nigga did it. Okay, so and she know everybody's tea,
right?
And she is not gonna say no comment like that. Coming back to life real quick.
Son, that's the only thing I wanted to comment on this is I thought she was in a coma. I thought she was packed up.
No,
like they were saying she was out of it. They were saying she wasn't moving, like vegetative state, all that. So I don't know.
They dragged it.
Okay, they dragged it.
She definitely is going through it, and she can't move well, and she has like the little cart and everything.
Okay.
I've seen videos of it or whatever, but
she's still talking.
I don't know her, so I don't know. Yeah, she could talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was told that it was that bad. And then she just came out of nowhere with like, Diddy did it. I was like,
imagine waking up like.
That's really how I saw it. I was like,
I just got a revelation. He did it. All of it.
I was like, Wendy Williams.
And then go back to sleep. You're nuts.
Go back. Imagine that image.
That was how I saw it. And I was like, this is a wild story. That's all right. Yes. that wouldn't be crazy though. Imagine somebody in a coma, passed out,
nuts for real.
And then they just wake up. They like, yo, did you hear about Diddy? And he's like, oh, he was touching the party. Yeah, he did that shit. And then they just go back into the coma.
You're ridiculous. I can't even. I'm not doing this.
But I'm guessing that's not what it is. So I'm gonna stay out of it.
No, that's not what it was. But yeah, she seems like she's doing better. Hopefully there's some more advancements with her case.
Good shout.
Sounds nuts.
What else we got? I am smoking things off the list. We put, or do you know what you want to talk about next? Sorry. Because I could just randomly shout things out.
Go ahead if you have something.
So I wanted to talk about Walgreens wanting to, they realized that if you lock up all your products, no one's going to buy them. And they came out and admitted that. And I was like, yeah, stupid. I could have told you that. I didn't know polling. I didn't talk to anybody before y'all made this decision.
Exactly. So I used to work for Walgreens.
Okay.
So, I was kind of around during that switch.
Okay.
So I know there's like certain buttons we would press that makes announcements and things like that, and that was like the go-to problem solver before. Like
Okay.
if you saw something spooky, you would press this low-key button, and like there was a certain announcement that went off or whatever, right?
Okay.
Cool. Now with that whole thing, it's like obviously when you press the button, an announcement goes off, and you have to go and leave and open it, right?
Yeah.
One, me, I don't even want this person to person interaction.
Yeah, it's
like
too
I
much.
could have went and got it mailed to me, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But because y'all want to do that, now it's like I have to do this. There's been so many times I've been in Walgreens now, like not working there, just being there, and there's one person at the till or there's a little bit of people at till, and I'm like, they're not about to leave this long line because there's always a line to come open this. I gotta wait mad long now. You're making this little quick trip so much longer, and then they'd be like, yo, I could just go somewhere else and get this.
I can just go somewhere else.
Like, so I mean, I'm glad they understand that. Like, if that's the case, position a person in the aisles that you feel like.
But see, the problem with that is the people whose job it is, they don't even like to do their job. One, you got to run for 20 minutes trying to find somebody. Two, by the time you find that person, they got 3 people behind them waiting on, you know what I mean? I need my diapers. I need this. I need that.
I mean,
and then they got an attitude.
And they don't have
you know how many, do you
the
know
manager
how many
have the key.
Right.
And it's like,
you know how many of these people I went to punch in the face because I couldn't get a toothbrush behind it?
Right.
Like are you crazy? And you got an attitude. It's not my problem if this is your job.
They do know where to go because I know the announcements say like in bath needs or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
well, I was at the
exactly. But the problem is now everybody.
Because I feel like I did it exactly like the damn announcement.
There's too many things locked up. Like I don't know who's listening or where you from, but we in New York, and here the homeless people. It's just a lot of things going on outside, and they go in and they take everything. Right? They don't care as long as they can sell it. It's out of there. So we have everything locked up. Everything from toothbrushes to eye drops to pads,
allergy medicine,
anything that you need for real, for soaps. Like you can't get some Dove soap without calling somebody to come get it for you. Deodorant, everything. It's ridiculous, and you can't. By the time I do all that, I don't want to do that.
You can't even get SD cards.
I'm leaving.
Press the button for SD cards.
No, bro, I'm leaving. I'm turning around. As soon as I see this Dove soap is locked up, I'm turning around. I'm going to the next stop.
I'm going to Family Dollar. I'm going to Bodega, Dollar Tree. I'm going elsewhere.
Like, supermarket. Like
really.
But what's really dumb is you let me check it out by myself. So at what point does this make sense to you?
I don't got the answer.
Well, actually, so this is the thing.
Because if I was gonna steal it, I'm stealing it anyway.
Okay, wait. Because the Walgreens that I'm in the Walgreens that I'm nearest to, I should say, right? When you press the button, they take the stuff.
Okay.
Like you tell them what you're gonna get, and depending on what it is, some things like if it's that big like gallon of soap, like I get, then they'll take it and it'll be at the register waiting for you. They don't give it.
But y'all people don't shop enough. Where I'm at, it's a lot. Like it's a lot of people. Like and there's like 3 workers. Like you know what I mean? Like
this is true.
Yeah, you do live in the city.
To a hood, so it's different. Like they don't just give it to us; they put it behind the thing. Unless it's like a deodorant, they might give that to you. But like bigger stuff, no, they.
No, but I need like 7 things. All 7 of these things are lot. I'm talking about Listerine, like simple stuff. Like why am I trying to what? And then you gotta open 3 different ones. There's people behind me and in front of me waiting on you to open some stupid little window. Nah, dog, I'm going on Amazon.
Yeah,
like I'm going on Amazon. It's gonna be here tomorrow.
I can't go on Amazon. I'm fasting. But yeah, like.
But yes, I am happy.
But like, as much as we don't want to contribute to that, but like this is what y'all are doing, and not for nothing, these pharmacies aren't mom and pop anyway, so it's the same shit. But in the end, like it's come on now. But it does force us kind of to do the mom and pop stuff where it's not terrible, but sometimes you need heavy stuff to be delivered, like that big ass thing of soap. Like if I could get that delivered, why am I carrying this 5 blocks?
Legit.
I'm small. Like it's ridiculous.
I don't want to do that at all.
Yeah, like, and it's not our fault. And I'm happy that y'all selling less because y'all shouldn't have locked it up in the first place. Stupid.
Period. And that was really how I felt about it. Where I was like, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Like, I hope y'all made no money that year doing this because easily avoided.
Speaking of locked up, your man's Luigi is sharing his commissary, and I think it's hilarious. Like, hey, you want a honey bun? You want 3 honey buns? Let's go to a honey bun, baby.
Yo, imagine.
I feel like we never spoke about Luigi on this. We really
First
couldn't.
of all, we didn't, which is crazy.
Yeah, we missed that. We missed that whole
heart. We did. We actually started like the next week after. I feel like when the meme stuff died down. But it's funny because I have a coworker that we always like send Luigi updates, and then the other day she was like, "Oh, we haven't talked in a while because there's nothing new really happening with Luigi." Like, but that was like our bonding point. That was our bonding point. Like, we both love him. First of all, he's fine. So,
that's strike 1 and 2.
like we love a Robin Hood
killing bad guys. Oh yeah,
exactly. Like, we love the Robin Hood story. But
so let's be clear, and this is honestly, it's kind
of. I think he's low key Batman. Don't Batman got a lot of money?
Is it? It's
on Batman, I'm saying Robin Hood because he's
Robin Hood is still from the rich, get to the poor.
Yeah, give us
Batman is like, rich as hell. Batman
ain't he rich as hell?
So Batman, if Batman really wanted to impact crime in Gotham, the thing he could do is donate half his wealth. If he just gave up half his money and build houses and put it in the community, he wouldn't be able to beat up all these people. But he don't want that. He want to go out there and his gadgets.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't get gadgets, but I'm saying he got. My point is, he is Robin Hood, but he also got the money to be, because he wouldn't have no money for commissary. My son owns buildings and houses and whatever the hell.
Do you not know that there are females sending him money too? Like,
I love that.
Luigi,
it's terrible, but I love that.
So
it's like the dude who went viral because of his mugshot with the eyes. He's a whole model now that he got.
Oh yeah,
like people were stealing his commissary like OD.
Not finna catch me, but y'all go ahead.
So it came out, even though we knew this, but it came out like concrete that the CEO who actually passed away was overcharging people by 1,000% for cancer medication.
1,000.
And it's like, I don't know if Luigi should have did it, but I understand. I fully get.
He should have did it.
How you can come to that conclusion?
I'll say
that this dude gotta go, because why are you charging people 1,000%?
That's crazy.
You doing that? Cancer meds. These are people that are dying. Like the main.
Those of you who are not good at math, that means if you had to spend $1 for something,
you now are paying
$1,000. Imagine $1,000 Arizona bottle, bro. 1,000. Okay.
It's not $1 no more. So sad.
I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy, but that's not the.
Could you imagine? What else is $1? I don't know what else might be $1, but
apparently that's not the math he said. But regardless, that's insane.
I get it. And I'm glad he's sharing his commissary. I'm glad that he is of the people in jail. I'm glad that people in jail protected him. They gave him the haircut. I think
that haircut?
When they gave him the haircut, I was like, "Oh, this is a fun song." Because I was like, "How you come?"
He went to the black barber.
He went into jail and came out looking better than when they.
I was like,
he got a whole improvement. Usually people be in jail for a minute, they come out scruffy with the beard. Look, chopped.
I mean, he has a really good lawyer too, so she probably was like, make sure you get that haircut. She's also, if you notice, she's very on point with what he's seen wearing. Like, she hasn't made him wear a suit. Like, you haven't seen Luigi in a suit yet, and that's actually on purpose. I was reading up about the way that she handles her clients and things like that. It's all strategic. She's playing chess, so we'll see how it goes.
I like her, and honestly, it's the last thing I want to say on Luigi, that she called out your mayor, Magic Mayor Hip Hop, who was out there doing the
voice of the people, mash up the parkway.
I was
Mayor Hip Hop is mad funny.
Mayor Parkway, Mayor Mash it up.
Mash up the parkway.
No reason, but he out here in the picture doing the perp walk
No, he was OD. Why was he there?
One, Luigi is innocent until proven guilty. Two,
right. So
you are a felon. You are a crime. Like
3, why is there 85 of y'all handling this one unarmed man?
This one unarmed
to
man.
walk him 10 steps into another vehicle.
And honestly,
what was the reason? My taxes should not be used for that.
Mayor Adams, the only person that I'm a threat to. Like if it's me, I'm walking, I'm chilling. Y'all don't need nobody for me. I walk alone. But if you put Mayor Adams here, yeah, you got. I might hit this.
Might have to smoke him real quick.
I might hit him. I'm going to jail. I get a chance to hit Mayor Adams. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm going.
Yo.
I'm not going to jail, so we good. I'm free. But if I was, oh yeah,
Luigi will give you some of his commissary.
I feel like Luigi would definitely support.
He got you.
But yeah, that was what I wanted to say on that.
Also, don't laugh at my math while I understand the point of it. Don't fucking play with me. I saw that. I just caught on, and I saw that. I'm not an idiot.
Just caught on. That was like a whole segment ago.
I don't care, but I just thought about it because he was laughing. Why are you laughing at me?
So yeah, he was talking about that, and
I know you little asshole
because I do not do math.
She don't do no math, but you know what I mean. Fuck out of here. Stop playing with me like I'm some. I passed.
It's gonna be quick because this doesn't affect me at all, really and truly. But I did want to talk about the whole congestion pricing. Again, it doesn't affect me because I work.
Oh yeah, we was on the other side. I remember Flako was mad at me because I was supporting this.
I'm very disappointed.
Why
you know
are you
what?
upset
That was the day
about
that I realized that y'all are both idiots. I was like, God damn, my best friends are dumb.
How are we
because
idiots?
y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it.
Well, I don't go in the subway, so it doesn't affect me.
It don't matter because you don't do nothing. You not a regular person. That's what I'm saying.
Ain't no regular people impacted by this. Who are the regular people driving in Manhattan during business? She don't drive.
What?
You don't drive.
What do you mean?
You don't drive.
That doesn't mean it doesn't affect me. What are you talking about?
It totally does. It gets charged to your Easy Pass. You don't have an Easy Pass.
It's not just about Easy Pass. Ubers are a lot. Wait, it doesn't even matter if it's me specifically. Like it affects me. Period. Like,
well, it does affect because they're saying about the trains and stuff now. So people who actually are complaining because now a lot of people are not driving because
there's so much more than just that you gotta pay $3.
Yeah, break it down to me. Like,
why am I paying? Period. Right?
Why are you paying for the subway?
Because no, the congestion. Period. Right? That's one. Just there's no need for real. There's so much money elsewhere that you need to be charging people.
On it? Like I'm like dead ass asking. Like, do you know why they did it?
And I don't even forget the research. It's the fact that the way that it affects real people. Like Kalima just said, right? I don't drive. Like, forget me. Let me not go on the driving argument. I don't drive. No. Let's go back.
Got it. Take your reign. Have your reign.
I watched a lot of stuff and I read it because I was mad. You know, I went up there and I was looking at these motherfuckers got me fucked up. You know, I went. But the fact that how it affects, forget the politics, because you're looking at it from some other shit. I don't care what you're looking at it.
Clearly.
The effect that you don't take the train, it doesn't affect you. You know what I mean? We people that live here gotta deal with it.
Life.
So people that live here are going to have significantly more improved life. Significantly
No, they will not.
Yes, they will.
No,
not the people that don't drive.
Quick question.
Was 10 years ago.
Quick question. What are they going to use the money for on congestion pricing? Like the money that's raised.
If I care.
Exactly. That's how I know you did no homework on this.
The point.
That's totally.
But you're not understanding how it affects the.
That's literally the only reason.
So you don't get it.
It's literally the only reason for it.
You don't get affected, so you don't see what I'm saying. But it's cool. You're never gonna see what I'm saying because you don't live here. So it's all right. Like you don't live here. You don't live here.
Got to do with anything.
You did, but not no more because it's a lot different under there. It's like 1980s down there.
Who made the decision
down there? It doesn't matter.
It does. Oh my God.
It doesn't.
No, so wait. So I'm gonna be like the peacemaker because obviously I'm not in this argument.
I will clarify facts. I gotta clarify the facts because
clarify
I'm a public
the facts.
Presenting person. But
yes,
I'm gonna let her
you have to clarify
the
facts.
Yeah.
Me, no, I'm not having a moment. I'm trying to.
No, I'm saying Flako. Like she's upset about a thing. You know.
Yeah, she's upset.
Respect her feelings.
But I will just say that obviously it affects everybody differently. Everybody who, from what I know, the people who like take the train and stuff, ever since it started, it is progressively worse. It was already bad, in the subway. So now you're adding more crowd, and we already had crazy crime, crazy, like, now we're adding more crowd to this that is now susceptible to all the bullshit that we already had to deal with in the train. Me, I don't go nowhere, so I don't even go on the train. It gives me anxiety. But and you as a driver, you understand probably why it came up, and obviously you're gonna get into the actual like reasons and what the money's gonna go to, you know, because that's your vibe. But I get it. I understand somebody who has to like be in it. It's affecting them differently rather than, oh well, just because it fixes one problem doesn't mean it's not making another problem. Basically, I feel like that's what the anger is from. It's like whatever it was fixing wasn't affecting her directly. Now it is. The solution is now affecting her negatively. Go ahead.
It's affected so many people negatively. Like the amount of homeless people on the train is insane. They take over the whole cart. Again, we from New York, y'all. For those of y'all that might have forgotten, but it's there's so many. Like you will get
from New York City.
Yeah, right.
Because Breezy's from New York now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Syracuse. Further up. I live in Syracuse. I was born in Brookdale, but I live in Syracuse. So
that's also in the city, guys. For those of y'all that don't know what that is in New York City. But he's further north now than us.
Wait, what?
You say you from Brookdale. Nobody know what Brookdale is.
I said I was born in Brookdale. And if you don't know where Brookdale is, you don't know where Brookdale is?
Yes, she does. She's saying for the people who don't know. Who is she
clarifying that for? Everybody know where Brookdale is a popular hospital. You don't need to clarify that.
To a Brooklyner.
Do you know where it is? Because you ain't a Brooklyner.
Oh my God!
I'm just saying. If I'm not in Brooklyn, you not in Brooklyn. Because neither one of us live in Brooklyn.
First of all, you are not making sense. This is why you need to listen, right? First of all, I've never been. It was a Brooklynite. I guess it's Brooklynite. And
who said it?
And I'm not even from here. Period. First of all, I don't need to negate anything where I'm from. But no, I was clarifying for those who are not from here. Like, if you're not from New York, you don't know what Brookdale is or where it is. I was just clarifying that it's in the city. So you're from here, but now you're not. That was what I was saying.
So clarifying just facts on congestion pricing. So the projected 100 million that is expected to be raised for that is going directly to the MTA. Literally, the whole purpose of it is to fix the public transportation system. You can't fix the public transportation system if you don't have any funding to do it. The point of congestion pricing is that you are charging drivers so that commuters can get the benefit. It's literally like it's a trade. Somebody has to pay. And if I'm going to choose between people that are driving in Manhattan or people that are taking the train to Manhattan, because you got to choose. You either choose or you just let the trains keep doing what they're doing. And I respect the decision that was made, because if I had to choose between people riding the train in Manhattan or people that are driving in Manhattan, for me, I think that's an easy choice. For you, maybe not. But if somebody says you have to fix the trains, which you do, you can either fix them or not fix them. If you fix them, the only way to fix them is you can either charge drivers in Manhattan or drive train people in Manhattan. I think people that are driving in Manhattan are significantly in a better position to deal with an extra tax than people taking the train into Manhattan. So I support the decision that they made, even though drivers in Manhattan, are going to feel it. I do believe that. If you live on 59th Street. And also
now, this is the thing. So now a lot of people, the drivers in Manhattan are like, F that, I'm going to take the train now.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what's making it, I mean,
that also benefits.
Yeah, but also I love that you think that they're really fixing something, because I get from your politics vibe, but in real life, they're not doing nothing. What they're doing with our real money is they have cops inside. Right, but then this is bullshit. Then why are you charging me? This is my whole point. Like, this is not good for anybody. Like,
if you did no homework on it, I get why you feel that.
No,
like, that's
it's not about the
feeling.
Homework. And when you're in it and you're getting to the train station and you're paying $3 to go to one stop or two stops, that's like wherever the hell you're going, and then it's nothing but homeless people in there harassing you.
Do you think they should try to fix it?
Listen to me.
Okay.
They got bunch of cops, what they're using the money for. It's not fixing anything. Nobody's fixing tracks. Nobody's really like, I get it, and what's the name does some of it, and blah, blah, blah. But what we're asking for is more trains, cleaner trains, safety, right? On time, simple things. What they're giving us is the same stupid ass announcements that and commercials that they had before, right? That used to be posters. Oh, we got the same ass posters, but now it lights the fuck up. And that's where my taxes are going, right? There's nowhere for you to find, like, when is the train coming? Like, I can hear you if they're giving us a full strip throughout the whole platform that tells you, hey, the express across the line, like across the platform, is coming in 3 minutes. So you can get off and go get on your express. Makes sense. This is valuable information for everybody. No, there's one little thing anywhere in the platform. You don't even know where it's at, right? So you don't know if you could get off the local to jump on the express because you don't know when it's coming and you don't know if it's worth it. That's some bullshit. There's one little thing. And now they got long, tall as you things at the platform that you could touch on that doesn't really give you anything except the weather and maybe when the next train is coming, if it's even working at the time, right? So this is what they're wasting our money on. Now there's cops not inside the train, not on the platform where people getting shot at and stabbed and set on fire and like, no. They are at the turnstile waiting for people to jump. That's their only job, is to stand there for
but they also added those spikes now, right?
Now they added spikes.
They did add the spikes.
And what the fuck does that do for anybody? Because people are still jumping. No, they don't care. People are still going to jump. And soon enough, they're going to have to do something else with that because it's still not fixing the problem.
Like, well, I don't know how like hard the spikes are because I haven't seen it. Oh, dog is that?
That's your dog.
Sorry, it's mine.
You go grab him. I'm crying. I'm gonna post.
I feel like that conversation is never gonna end. So I'm just
it is gonna end because data. But I'm gonna post the conversation as is in an attempt to go viral. So I'm like looking for the keywords. But I want Flako to be the face of the conservative movement. That's the vibe I want. They're gonna reach out to her because she's Hispanic.
I am.
But
done.
Yeah, I get the feeling part of it. Like if you take data out and you're just going by what you feel, I understand that. But
I walk to work, so
making policy based on feelings usually doesn't work out. But
I feel like we have so many things and it's already
I know. There was a lot on the agenda.
There was so many things.
An endless amount.
I think we could do the flowers and I'll add one of my things to the flowers.
Okay. Flako, did you have anything else before we moved on?
No, go ahead.
No? Okay. So yeah, you go. Sorry if you got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal one of my things. This is real random. So this is not a person, but I'm gonna give Google Translate some flowers. Just because I wanted to talk about this, I just need to squeeze it in somehow. So for those people who had to read the subtitles on Shatas, Google Translate can now translate patois. Clap it up.
For those, I'm interested to see how the translations is gonna go.
Me too. We're gonna test it next week, if I remember.
I'm gonna reach out to. Honestly, I got so many people I could reach out to.
I mean, I don't need the subtitles because although I am not Jamaican, I'm assuming it's only Jamaican patois that they did.
Yeah, it says Jamaican patois.
There are so many technically, but we kind of all understand each other for the most part. Once you have dialect, you kind of understand all of it. But I'm just still excited for the culture that now y'all can have y'all in-person subtitles because I know y'all needed it. Y'all was really reading the subtitles and shots. It's crazy.
I'm crying. But yeah, no, I like I do want to shout out Google Translate for doing that. So Google Translate, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated apps in App Store or like Google Play Store because when I was a Airbnb, so I own my house, so I hosted Airbnb and Syracuse University, we have probably the most like international students of like major private universities. Like we really target international students. I don't really know why. Like I'm sure there's more to it than that, but like there's a huge like Indian population, like from India, Chinese population from China, Russian population from Russia.
I would hope so.
That gets targeted to Syracuse University, and their parents would come stay with me. So when their parents would come to my house, they would book the app, and the name would be like Chinese symbols. I don't even know if Mandarin, Cantonese. Like I don't know how to tell the difference between those. But there was a situation where literally a woman came to my house. She was looking. What was she looking for? She wanted to know if she could use the kitchen, and she was speaking all Chinese. And I don't know if she was speaking Mandarin or Cantonese, or if there are any other languages spoken in China. Like I don't know. I did not do the homework, but I was like, let me try Google Translate, and I literally opened Google Translate, put the speaker on, and she made her ask. She was like, can I use pots and pans in the kitchen? And then I was able to say, yes, you are able to use pots and it translated it to her. And I thought that was like, I was like, oh, we living in the future. I was like, this is modern technology. But since then, I've used it on a couple different occasions, and I've never used it for patois because I understand patois.
As you should. You better.
I can't speak it at all, though. So if there's someone who speaks patois,
but this is the thing. This is the part. This is the part that I do want to know. Like the translating from like someone speaking to like now y'all could go English. Like hello y'all, free game. Y'all could go and listen to Vibes and translate all the songs that you was just mumbling. Honey, you can know what he's saying. Okay. And
not all but I want to know that you was mumbling.
Because y'all was mumbling. I heard y'all. But yeah, I was mumbling for sure, okay?
He said, summertime in Portmore. Summertime in Kingston. What you heard?
No, there was definitely some songs y'all was mumbling. But and anyway, the funny part is, because remember, Google Translate is supposed to work both ways, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I want to hear, I know it's not Siri, but I'm
no, seriously,
so
I do, yeah.
I want to hear when you're, like, I want to speak
English,
American
and then translate
English,
it to patois.
and then translate it. I want to hear that. That's what I want to hear.
I think I'm about to open it up.
To be honest,
the accent is gonna be hilarious.
Hilarious.
That's what I want.
So robotic.
I need to hear it. I need to hear it because
imagine, yeah, man, like
right
now.
And mad hard pronounced man.
Right, like who authorized that part? I think it should probably only work one way because like the person who's speaking patois can understand.
Yeah, we need it both ways. I need to be able
to both ways. You don't
the person who's speaking because the person who's speaking patois obviously learned English.
Let's do where is the tomato section?
No,
I want to hear it.
But that's not a good one for patois.
Where is the tomato
speech output is not available for Jamaican patois.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be, because I'm like, how are they gonna do
that? They can't do it. So speech is not available yet.
They got it. They got to get somebody good for that one.
I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna just put it to the camera.
I can't see.
Go to the patois side. Tell them translate.
But that's the translation for it. Where the tomato?
Oh yeah, something.
Tomato there.
It probably says that.
Tomato there. Please. Oh wait, the tomato there.
Nah, I can't wait for them to narrate.
That's ridiculous.
Yo, I'm using it tomorrow at work.
Right away. Gotta hit them out.
Wait, I gotta find the two people that like
flew, like the,
no. Yo, the health teacher at my job. So I work in a school, guys, right? The health teacher at my job. Like, he's just straight up Jamaican. And I think it's hilarious when we're in the health class because who authorized this? Who really authorized this situation? Like, who said that you should be the one teaching this? Like,
you should be teaching important things.
Funny. It's just mad funny because, like, even though he's obviously not speaking patois all the time, but when it comes out, it's like, this is, y'all know Jamaicans be funny as hell.
And that accent is thick.
The wordplay, yeah, exactly. So regardless, it'd be jokes.
One of my
but not
favorites.
for nothing. Having the Caribbean teachers would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
The other day I was like arguing with
Shout
him
out
because
Miss
he was saying
shout out Miss
adolescent.
Boswell.
Yes,
Goated.
Miss Boswell. Miss Boswell, the person that made me come to school the day after prom.
Did she?
Terrible. Yeah. She chaperoned prom. She chaperoned prom and was like, while she saw all of us turned up and stuff, and we was like, oh, we're going to after party, blah, blah. She goes, yeah, but y'all all better be my first period class because my paper is due.
Nah,
and I'm not taking it late.
At her doing that at prom.
And I'm not taking it late.
She didn't play that. And
she sure had all of us in there. Like, she was so serious. You know she was serious. She did not play that, okay? Shout out to Miss Boswell. But, yeah. We was in her class, though. We was tired. Yeah. And we probably left school early that day. But we were in her class to give that paper because she was not taking it late.
I have a soft spot. There it is. I have a soft spot for all of my high school teachers because I look back to who I was in high school and I understand. I get it now. I'm old enough that I'm like, oh, okay. I get why y'all all hated me.
They loved me.
Why they hate you?
You were a very different high school student than I was. Oh, I was.
I know.
Y'all remember Wacky
It was probably like
Day?
2 people that
when
hated
I really
me.
used to just go in different classrooms.
Insert photo.
Yeah. Yelling.
High school was fun for us, so I'm not gonna hold you. But yeah, we did have really good teachers. I definitely will say that, and definitely the Black teachers. We had a bunch of them, and that was really, really really fun and great to be able to relate to your teachers. And we also had some Filipino teachers, and shout out to them. I remember we had this African math teacher, and he used to crack me up. No, not Tuck Conway, the other one, the African one.
Mr. Ben.
Whatever his name was, the little bald-headed one.
Mr. Boateng. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Mr. Boateng.
No, Mr.
He used to walk in the class singing, and he was the best. Shout out to Mr. Boateng. I don't know where he at right now, but shout out to you, sir. You were hilarious.
I just remember Mr. Tuck Conway's classroom used to smell like oatmeal.
Oh no, that whole hallway used to smell like
him.
incense.
I don't know. Yeah, it just
no incense were lit, but the whole hallway smelled like incense.
It was lit.
It smelled like the shop. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a cool class. He was a cool
his classroom was always calm.
Like people. Let's people, go. He's call us people. Not
and Miss Muhammad, sister,
young ladies,
sister.
People.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah, I feel like I think I apologize to Miss Durant. I apologize to Miss Durant. I apologize to her as an adult.
Miss D?
Yeah, she's still around.
What did you do?
She is still around.
Do you not remember who I was in high school?
Clearly not. She was a freshman.
Terrorist. I was a nuisance. I was all over the school. You don't remember Wacky Tacky Day? Me and Ro really would walk into classrooms
and act wacky the whole day.
Like me and
y'all were idiots. I mean, I know you were idiots, but
we was really terrible kids.
Yeah.
I digress. Shout out to
I wasn't terrible.
But yeah, shout out to our teachers.
They loved us. They loved us.
For my next set of flowers, or at least for my set of flowers, I do want to shout out.
We got off track.
Taj Williams. Queen Taj Williams is the first Black woman to ever create both the Super Bowl logo and the theme art for the NFL.
Oh yes, I saw that. Yeah,
we are always gonna support
Black Girl Magic,
Black excellence. Love that.
Sure. I'm glad she's getting a bag. I don't know if Jay-Z played a part in it, but I'm giving him credit for anything the NFL does that's good. And this is a thing that is good because the NFL does a lot that's not good. But this one, shout out them. And I got 2 more flowers to give out. Did y'all got any flowers to give out?
I gave mine.
You gave mine? Okay. I want to give flowers to Mattel. This was quick, but Mattel put out
because I was gonna get it.
I tried. It felt like I was trying to get Jordans. But Mattel put out an Aaliyah Barbie doll, or just an Aaliyah doll, but it was like limited edition once. Yeah. And it went live at like 11 p.m. and it was done by like 11:05. And they said they had
I was trying to get it. I was trying to get 2 of them. One for my kid and then one for her best friend whose name is Aaliyah.
Aaliyah,
named after her.
Well, she would have been that hype.
Yeah, like
I'm hoping they bring it back where it's like I get the value limited edition, but like kids want that. Like
Yeah.
Aaliyah was important.
I mean, I think we want that. They don't really know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure no kids really got that. Like, those are all for adults.
Yeah, I mean,
they
definitely got them.
To her though. I would take Aaliyah as a role model. She's elite.
Okay, slow down.
A little bit, yeah. Let's bring that down quite a lot, because while she
really
was
think about it.
talented and all that and pretty and other things,
she was a victim.
Also not doing great things.
She was a victim.
Yeah,
we don't victim blame
here. Don't look up to her either way.
We don't victim blame here. Oh, I don't victim blame.
Not in that section.
We're not victim blaming, but
other things.
We're not victim blaming.
Sure. Let's look up to her art, okay? Yeah. Not definitely. Her as a person. We just saw our idols. I mean, our heroes turn to, we don't even know what they turned into. So, that's
my last set of flowers are going out to Marcus Garvey. He has been pardoned posthumously by former President Joe Biden. So a lot of people from the civil rights era were criminalized like viciously. And Marcus Garvey was one of them. He actually spent his late years in Jamaica. Shout out Jamaican patois. But I did a lot of research on him.
Big up yourself.
So, Marcus Garvey, Booker T. Washington, and W.E.B. Du Bois are three big like philosophers that I look up to in Black history, because they all saw the problem in the Black community and they all had like different approaches to how to solve it. And till this day, you really can't say who's right. But Marcus Garvey was big on Pan-Africanism, and that we as Black people need to reunite and take care of each other and each other like solely, like we are our own hope. And I could get behind that. I get that theory, and he really like pushed that out. So I'm glad that it was criminalized back then. Like they was trying to send him to jail for that message of Black people should take care of each other. And I'm glad that, we as a society have moved past that. Now we have sports.
Yay, sports!
Yay, sports!
Yay, sports. I should check and see, but last I checked...
I think I could do this time. I think I could do one part of Yay Sports. No,
all right, let's hear it.
I don't.
You got this.
So, last night, the Rams played the Eagles, and the Eagles won. Yay, sports!
Yay, sports!
Why do you know?
I'm so excited.
Why do you know?
I don't know why. Why is it? She thinks somebody cute on the Rams, or that might be her favorite color. Oh, that's it.
Why is that the one random fact you know?
Because I know. I just know.
I be knowing things.
I be knowing. And the Knicks play tomorrow.
The Knicks do play tomorrow. They also played today. We beat the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young was not rolling dice in the Garden today. Tonight was also the national championship for college football. Last I checked, Ohio State was winning. I haven't checked in real time to see if they won, but they were winning like 28-7. So if they lost, it was an epic game that I missed, and now I'm upset because I'm hanging with y'all.
They won. They won 34-23.
Okay, yeah, they was whooping them. Thank you for that update. Yay, sports.
Yay, sports. Featuring Magic this time.
The playoff picture for the NFL is set for the conference championship. So the Buffalo Bills and their star quarterback Josh Allen beat Lamar Jackson in Baltimore because Mark Andrews absolutely sold him. Crazy. They are going to be playing the Kansas City Chiefs, who beat the Houston Texans despite a lot of questionable calls in favor of the Chiefs. And as mentioned, the Eagles won yesterday over the Rams, and they're going to be playing the Washington Commanders and their rookie quarterback, Jaden Daniels. And the Commanders beat the Detroit Lions, who absolutely blew it. They sold. Right. And that's
I just need them to hurry up and figure out who's going to be in the Super Bowl. So I'm going to be low-key paying attention.
You got 1 week. You got 1 week. This is almost happening. And I'm still on record. So I said it before the playoffs. If the Bills or the Steelers make the Super Bowl, I'm leaving the Jets because the Jets don't deserve my loyalty.
Wow.
What?
They don't deserve my loyalty.
After 20 years, you're leaving the Jets.
20. I wish it was only 20 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's how you know it's real pain if I'm thinking about leaving the Jets.
Wow, that's crazy. Did we give you a shout out for being loyal?
I live in Syracuse now, so like Buffalo's the team here, so everybody like it. And like it's easy to be a Bills fan. My constituents like the Bills, it fits. But Politics. They have to win. They have to win this week. And if they do, I'll be there.
But you said the Steelers.
The Steelers lost. They didn't make the Super Bowl.
Okay. Never mind about my Black and Yellow song.
Copy. I like the Steelers because they coach. But yes, as we close, we are going to come to the chaotic question of the week.
Oh, I didn't even peep that this time.
So yep, so I guess you'll get it raw. But the chaotic question of the week, it's always a pick one. Would you rather every dog that you walk by barks at you, or every baby cries at the sight of you? Or if you had to pick one fictional character to add to this podcast, who would you pick? Who would you pick, and then who would cause the most chaos? So those are the two questions. If y'all have y'all answers, y'all can. If y'all want to think for a little bit, I could say mine because
go ahead.
I've been sitting on this for a bit. So obviously, I'm adding a fictional character to this podcast. I feel like that's just fun. How could you not do that? The options are unlimited. I would probably add someone like Heinz Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb. So he's the mad scientist that was there. I feel like he would make this mad randomly funny. And I feel like Perry the Platypus would pull up. And that would be an elite cameo for the podcast. Where's Perry? But yes, Heinz Doofenshmirtz and his backstory is elite. And I think that would be a fun twist. Like, he's very different from us. So like it would definitely be like a new addition to the group and how we think about our weekly chaos. But yeah, I figured the like follow-up question was who would cause the most chaos. I think he would cause a lot of chaos, and I love drama.
So I don't know why my brain went, so I'm just gonna follow my brain wherever it's going. I'm just gonna ride the train. So originally I was gonna do that first question, but that was chaos. I don't want a kid crying every time, and I don't even like dogs. So like I couldn't even pick between those two. Secondly, the second question, I was like, this is gonna be the first time we probably all picked the same question.
Oh, okay. Yes, fair.
Because I already know if I'm leaning to pick this second question, so is Flako. So I'm Francis.
The maths.
So this is gonna be the first time that we all third time's the charm. We all picked this guy. Every time, bro. Anyway, anyway, I feel like my brain wanted to go to Powerpuff Girls, and I don't know why.
Ooh.
That's just where it went.
Which one?
And I was like,
you need a hero.
Which one? I feel like each of them would be a different like dynamic though, because they're very different. Yeah,
I know. They went to Powerpuff Girls. First my mind said Mojo Jojo immediately. Like that was my first. That was my first person that popped in my head. Immediately, it was Mojo Jojo. Just the cadence of his annoyance. Just would just like eat on the podcast. But
he talks in third person.
Yeah, but I definitely feel like facts. Like I love it. But I think just because I like her, it'll be Bubbles. But then the most chaos will obviously then not be Bubbles. So I would have to just go Mojo Jojo.
I ain't gonna hold you. I think the most chaotic would be Blossom.
Blossom?
Really? I don't know if y'all remember the show. She was mad opinionated. Like she was chatting. I don't know if you. So I watched way too much Powerpuff Girls. I don't know why either. No good reason.
We all did.
Got no daughter.
It was a time. You was a kid.
Okay, yeah, cool.
You were a kid.
But she's mad opinionated.
It is okay to
Congratulations.
Okay, cool.
Congratulations. You have.
But yeah.
Can I touch on this real quick once you're done? Go ahead.
There's no rules.
The guy from Hey Arnold, I just found out.
He didn't know that it was famous.
Oh,
like, how could you not know?
Crazy.
The voice of Gerald.
I sent that. I sent that to the chat.
Okay.
Wow. Make it make sense. Also, it's probably not making actual sense to him as in money wise. But that's probably
why he never knew.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's insane because literally we have so many lines from Hey Arnold and so many scenes.
He said he was too old when he did it. Like nobody he was around was ever watching that.
Nah, dog. We know Baby Shark. I don't know what planet he was
Gerald
on.
was
he wasn't around kids.
Gerald was like a big part of the story. Like
yeah, and
tough.
also he was also representation
Netflix
for
now.
us.
Paramount Plus. Hey Arnold is timeless. I still watch Hey Arnold in 2025.
No, yeah, it's on Netflix.
I've been trying to get my kid to watch it, but she's watching Danny Phantom right now.
Okay, Danny Phantom is lit.
Danny,
she's going through all our shows.
Love that for her. That's a win. But okay, Magic is going with Bubbles.
Yeah, she's going
or
with
Mojo
Bubbles.
Jojo.
Or Mojo Jojo.
The fact that she picked Mojo Jojo is really insane to me. But maybe mine is a little crazy too. I would pick Boss Baby.
Boss Baby.
One, Boss Baby. First of all, he is nuts. Okay,
he'll be so tired of us.
I watched that show for real. Like, I will put on I will eat some food to some Boss Baby as fuck. Okay, and I love the show because I think he's really funny. I think the show is really smart. That it shows a lot like to the kids about like what your parents do at work and this and that, and like how life kind of goes on, but you're still a kid and things happen. And that little baby is just so I don't know if y'all watch the show, but the baby's educated, but it's also very chaotic. And he'll be at his little business thing with his little suit, and all of a sudden he's a baby. So he's like, "Oh my god, I'm sleepy. I need some milk." Like, and just like, and now he's cranky for like a whole he'll like fully crashing out, or like the whole building would crash out. Like, let's say like at one point like they didn't bring the right milk or something. The whole building, because it's just a bunch of babies. Everybody works there. It's like it's literally like a CEO of a baby store. Yeah, watch the Boss Baby.
So is this the business? What's the name of it? Back to Business or something?
I think that's like the movie of it, but yeah, it's like
because there's a show. There's two movies, and then there's a show series.
Well, I didn't know
I watched the series. I watched the series.
Okay.
Yeah, the series.
They got it's like a whole thing, and he would just be in the house, and then his little friends call him, and now he got a suit on. It's like
then he got to go to work.
I would love to have him just talk about random stuff. He's gonna go off on the CEOs. He's definitely gonna do something about it. Like, I would love that.
He gonna have to
and then take a nap.
Randomly,
like power nap. Pacifier.
He would literally just be like that. He'd be like, power nap. And then wake back up. He's hilarious. I love that show. But yeah, that would be my person. A baby.
Good shout. Yeah, no, I think that those are three people that would definitely cause a lot of chaos for sure. Just thinking about how they would like interact with us. Like, I feel like Bubbles would be fun because she's another very opinionated one, but she's like very soft spoken and we're not. But
her crash outs are funny though.
Her crash outs are funny, and when she gets pissed, she starts beating people up. She would whoop all of us. She can fly. It would be a real interesting dynamic. But I digress. Was there anything either of you wanted to add before we close the podcast out?
No.
No, I'm cool.
Nothing for Flako. Thank you guys. Oh, I did want to apologize to both of y'all. Listeners won't know this, but I was supposed to be in New York City today, but
again,
guys, make it to New York City. I can never
come to New York, and he's about to get basura.
Like, y'all hate me. Like, I bought a bus ticket. The bus got canceled. They rescheduled me to another bus, which also got canceled. I was like, nah, y'all really hate me.
They don't want to see us win.
But because of that, we had to reschedule when we shooting this, and then we had to put it back. And I just created a lot more chaos that was not needed. And sorry, but
we appreciate you, King. Don't worry.
Are going to continue this. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like our page if you're listening to this on YouTube. Subscribe. If you're listening to this on Spotify, follow on Spotify. I think it's follow.
Follow us on Instagram. Chaotic.
Ketchup. Yeah, we gotta
not ketchup that you put on your fries.
Now, I want chaotic ketchup though. We should catch up. But chaotic ketchup would be elite branding.
It's because of our accent. It's because my brain from New York. We say ketchup, but it's like catch. So it's really supposed to say catch up.
Like catching the
ball. We catch up.
You catching up with your friends, you know?
Yeah, but the way we say catch, because we say it fast, it might sound like a little
chaotic
New York. It's all right.
No, that's good though. Thank you for clarifying. But
good night, good evening, good morning.
Be sure to tune in next week for more chaos. Have a great one. See you then.
Later, guys.
Peace. Oh, wait. I could cut.